Fire gutted several businesses in a shopping center in Penn Hills. Several firefighters were hurt. They faced several challenges out there, including the fact that the gas company didn't turn off the gas for hours. And now leaders want to know why it took so long. John Shumway is live with how they finally got that fire under control. John.
Yeah, Ken, and I will tell you that Penn Hills Firefighters just left here a couple of moments ago. They had a rekindle within the last hour that they quickly got out in the back of the building and have now cleared the scene. But as you take a look behind me, you see the devastation of the Churchill Center. There basically is not much left. And both the first responders and the officials in Penn Hills say it didn't need to be this way. When Penn Hills firefighters and surrounding companies arrived at the Churchill Center, the fire looked beatable.
We were able to get the gas secured in the very beginning of the fire. The damage would have been very minimal.
But the gas kept fueling the fire. As one witness said, it looked like a blowtorch, and
it allowed that fire to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
People's Gas was called by the Penn Hills Fire Marshal.
He told them at that point to get someone on scene to shut the main off.
But Penn Hills first responders say that request was denied.
I understand the gas company's position that, they would eventually have to go around and relight, all those pilot lights for hot water tanks or stoves. But that's a minor inconvenience to, 4 individuals that had to spend a great deal of time today at the hospital.
There were 4 firefighters who were in the rear of the building when a pocket of gas exploded.
There were 2 firefighters that were trapped, one that was basically blown off his feet. He was pushed up against one of the fire apparatus.
As the flames continued to shoot from the building, 7 firefighters would be treated, and the gas finally shut off 5 hours later.
When it takes you that long to shut the main off, I think there's a problem.
People's Gas said in a statement, once on the scene, 2 lines to the building were quickly shut off. But, quote, the third shutoff was more difficult to locate, and once located, the work to eventually shut off that line was complicated and delayed as a result of extensive amount of emergency equipment and the significant amount of water used to fight the fire, end quote.
They weren't impeded in any way by the emergency responders or the emergency apparatus that was on scene. I think that's excuse making.
People's Gas says that once they identified the place where the valve was, it was actually mismarked as a water line. And they were also working in 4 to 5 inches of water, and that water line shutoff, which actually was the gas shutoff, was underneath a fire truck. I just talked to the chief from Penn Hills. He said at no time is he aware of anyone from the gas company asking them to move a fire truck, which they would have immediately done. Folks in Penn Hills are now going to look to the Public Utility Commission, the PUC. They want an investigation. Live in Penn Hills, John Shumway, KDKA News.